What's going on, Raiders? Duelam here, and today we're going to be putting Titus Blackplume to the test once again. I now have all of his masteries, and I was kind of curious to see the difference between his performance in my last video when I did this and now that he has his masteries, because I really wanted to see how effective and how important masteries are. So if you're ready, let's get into it. But first, make sure you're clicking that download link or scanning the QR code to get Karato Fox Hunter. The second you start the game, an amazing legendary nuker. At level 10, you're going to be getting Tagore, an amazing epic support character. At level 20, you're going to be getting Fane, who's got some incredible turn meter steal, as well as some pretty crazy damage. And then at level 30, you're going to be getting Vergus, who's a defense-based champion, to help keep your other characters alive. And then this is super important. Day number 1 within the first 24 hours of making your Raid Shadow Legends account. Type in promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong, one of the best free legendaries they have ever given. And if you're on iOS, make sure you're clicking a different link in the description to type in any promo codes. All right, so we've got him fully masteried out. This is the build still. We do have double defense on him, because he does scale with defense, obviously. And then we put Righteous on him just for a little bit of extra speed and some resist as well. And I wanted to take him into Hydra because we do have Hydra running right now. And I was kind of curious how we would do on normal. So normally, I'm getting roughly between 4.4 and 6.6 million damage. So I was kind of curious to see if this team would be able to kind of shake it up a little bit. So we've got Alice, we've got Titus, Deacon in the aura position here, Duchess, Tholen, and Geomancer. Geomancer obviously really great in a lot of bosses. Tholen, really good AoE. Alice, good AoE. Duchess, team-wide revive. Titus, obviously, for that passive as well. Also, some really good mechanics with his abilities as well. Making sure, and the other part of his passive, really good, giving turn meter and all that kind of stuff to people when they end their turn not at 100% HP and with no buffs on them. So we are going to start it on auto. I'm curious to see how well this does. Hydra has definitely been a place I have been struggling a lot. And I know Hydra is definitely on the mind for a lot of people right now because we have the fusion going on. But I was really curious to see how well this actually goes and what I can end up pulling off with this. So we do have some fears going out there because of Hydra, so that is messing with things a little bit. You saw the turn there from Titus Blackplume, giving Duchess some turn meter there. Buffs being stolen by the serpent head. I've never really learned the heads. It's just the serpent, the blue one, red one, and the other one on the side. I've never really learned the names. If you know the names, let me know. I'm sure I could click somewhere and learn them, but that's probably going to take a lot of effort. Hey, look at that. Head of Mischief. Look at that. Didn't take that much effort. Torment, Decay, and Wrath. There's no chance I remember any of those, but this is not about that. This is about Titus Blackplume. So let's get some damage out there. So it is going decently well right now. Deacon is dead. Titus Blackplume probably going to be dead to this turn now as well, which is fine because we still have Duchess to do a team-wide revive. It is still on a 6-turn cooldown because I have been quite unlucky with the books lately. I put 5 books on Duchess, and all of them went to the A1. So quite unfortunate there, isn't it? We are dying, but we did take out a head just now. So I'm wondering if maybe Duchess ends up coming and reviving everyone here. Obviously, she also has a mastery that gives her more speed based off of the amount of dead allies. So that's probably helping out a good amount as well. Since 2 dead allies, I think she gets, what, like 6 per ally? It goes up to like 24 total. So getting a lot of extra speed there. I definitely do need to build her in a better speed build because right now I do not have a lot of speed gear on her. And I think that would definitely be helpful. So she also has emergency heal as well. I think that's the best one by far. I ended up seeing her in the altar merchant store, so I ended up buying her from there because I use her like everywhere. She's also got the fear on her, so I'm hoping she doesn't end up blowing the A3 here. while she's got the fear. I'm actually going to take it off auto and make sure that doesn't happen. It was on a 1-turn cooldown anyway. Doesn't matter. We're fine. All right, so she should be reviving here right after. We do have Geomancer still alive as well, doing a lot of damage because he's reflecting all that damage that's coming out, obviously. So that's a lot. We've got the revive there now. Perfect Veil going out, obviously. Continuous heal as well, which is great. We did have Geomancer get swallowed whole there, so working on that head, trying to make sure we can get Geomancer back, because a lot of the damage from this does come from the reflexive damage from Geomancer passive. So let's see. All right, Geomancer's back. Cool. All right, we got that decreased defense out there from Deacon. That's where a lot of damage comes from. We got that extra hit from Titus. Good damage, obviously. And Titus's passive is really good, so every time I'm getting a hit, I'm doing 10% increased damage on the next hit. Taking out another head there as well. Taking out my third head, actually the fourth one total now, which is pretty good. I don't think I've ever gotten this far before, which is really good, actually. I used to kind of struggle on this, and it looks like I'm going to be past the 6 million mark relatively quickly, which is new for me. So this was not being able to use Titus before, so Titus with masteries definitely much better, and definitely changing things up as well. This is quite impressive, actually. I'm actually really, really happy with this, and this is making me feel a little bit better that I'm not going for the fusion going on right now for the Hound fusion. That is mainly for Hydra, right? But it looks like this is working out pretty well. And if I can at least one key easy, cool. I have a team that can work on easy. I'll take it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm assuming normal, I'll get my teeth kicked in, which is fine. But I'll continue working on this. And then once I have a second team, I'll end up putting this team into normal and then use that second team on easy to see if I'm able to do two of them on the same rotation. Because, yeah, it's kind of rough. Once you do one difficulty with one of them, the key is gone, and then you can't use them anywhere else. So it's definitely hard. You definitely need a roster that has a lot more depth than what I have right now early game to be able to do some really crazy things. Tholan taking a bunch of turns there with his passive, the extra turn from the weekend. Then Titus putting out the increased speed, increased crit damage, as well as turn meter on Tholan. So he's going to be doing some pretty great things here. Titus Blackplume staying alive, putting out that provoke on that far left head. I told you I'd forget his name already. Head of Decay. Awesome. Got a lot of poisons out there, so unfortunately it looks like we're probably going to start whittling away now. But Duchess might have the revive relatively soon. I'm not sure. I can't remember how far away that was. We also had one of our characters consumed as well. I can't remember who got consumed. It might have been Tholan, but we'll see. I really hope Duchess didn't just waste her A3 there. Oh, tell me you didn't waste your revive there, Duchess. No, you didn't. Okay. Okay, so you got the fear, but it's fine. We're just autoing. We're doing the A1 right now. We do still have, I think, Tholan in the belly of Torment, so maybe he ends up popping out. Hopefully I'm able to take another turn and not die to all these poisons, and hopefully they don't put out another fear on me. Oh, I got swallowed. I see the issue. Okay, well, 8 million damage, I'll take, and with the new update to the chest rewards being there, I can click on that and see, hey, we got the full chest rewards. So look at that. Hydra on normal. I guess there's no easy on this one. Hydra on normal. I got a 1 key. I'll take it. Not bad at all. So now we can start working on hard, and I really do think once I get a much better build on Titus, I could definitely push this a little bit further and maybe get on hard and at least maybe get to the Warrior's chest would be pretty cool. 13 million damage. So that's definitely a long road ahead. But Titus Blackplume definitely going to become part of my meta everywhere, especially once I start getting a good build on him. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. If you guys can let me know what your build is on Titus, because I'm curious what is going to work best on him, that would be absolutely amazing. Also, some possible shield characters that I should look out for. That would be a great pairing with him, because the only one I have right now is Duchess. and her shield only comes from the A1, and it only does it to the lowest HP ally. So if you can let me know some good shield characters that I may have that I just haven't built, that would be absolutely amazing. I know like Wixwell works really well with him, but if you can let me know down in the comment section below, that would be greatly appreciated. While you're heading down there, make sure you look at the description, click that download link, start playing Raid Shadow Legends, either a new account or your first account the best way possible. And you will thank me later for all the fun you have. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, Raiders.